and he would search each and every person, every corner of the room from top to bottom, and he never found anything. And so night after night after night, Reb Mental, who wasn't participating in the card game, was sitting and watching this take place, was so confused. Where could he wasn't imagining it. He knows there was cards all over the room, and all of a sudden, they're gone. So where could they have gone? So we went up to the head prisoner guy, maybe his name's Ivan, perhaps, and walked up to him and says, I'm not going to tattletale. I don't care, but I need to know. I'm so curious. Where do you put the cards? And he says, okay, I'll tell you. Here's what happened. Everyone gathers up the cards, and they hand them to me. And as soon as the guard, this big burly guy, walks in the room with his big cargo pants, I slip them in his outer pocket. So he walks in, he's all angry, and he's searching everyone from top to bottom, and obviously, he doesn't check his own pockets. He's looking everywhere else except for himself. So I'm lucky enough to work for amazing shluchim in Washington, D.C., and we have hundreds of students come through our doors on a weekly basis. And on Snorkel and Study, both as a student and as a madricha, I have hundreds of girls who come in, oftentimes, looking everywhere else for inspiration, for happiness, for goodness, for a sense of ease within themselves. And they look from top to bottom, four corners of the world. They look everywhere. But where don't they look, oftentimes, is right here. As we already have it. It's right there within us. It's called our neshama, and it's all ours. It's nowhere, it's only right here. And as soon as the guard would ever think, right? Of course he never would, but to check his own pockets, it's right there. So as soon as a Jew would think for 1 second, just to look inward, it's right there. So the beautiful thing about Snorkel and Study is it gives that gift to every Jewish woman wherever they are when they enter. So when I came as a student a few years ago, I was, Baruch Hashem, already keeping Shabbat and keeping kosher, and I didn't exactly realize what Snorkel and Study might have to offer me. I was already all in. I was ready to live as an observant and inspired Jew for my whole life, and I thought it would be a fun week, a good vacation, a nice opportunity to get away. But what I didn't realize is that the power of Jewish sisterhood and the power of women sitting together until 3 o'clock in the morning and then waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning to start all again is something that isn't measurable. It's an unbelievable gift. And that's what Snorkel and Study gave me. And then returning as a madricha just a few months ago, month and a half ago, feels already like a year, is the gift, the ability to give that gift to students and have them give it to each other wherever they are in their journey. So there was a certain group of girls this year who had a very deep connection to the pool. They understood each other. Right? Girls sitting in the beautiful weather, eventually, by the side of the pool, that was their happy place. And so during afternoon chavrusa period, where the madrichot would learn in smaller groups, these girls were nowhere to be found. Amazing girls, nowhere to be found. Right? So I was teaching a class on Mashiach, on the redemption that's coming, Mitzvah Hashem, today. And I really wanted these girls to experience it. I thought that they would take something from this class, but they were not coming inside. So another madricha gave me the idea to take the class outside. So sitting by the pool, it had to be by the water, so half the girls who wanted to be swimming could swim, and half that are tanning. So we were like right in the middle. 15 girls in bikinis was by far the most Chabad thing I've ever done. But it was so perfectly, it illustrated so perfectly what Snorkel and Study does, which is just to bring Torah to you wherever you are. Whether you're by the pool and you're in that state of mind, whether you're one of those girls staying after every single class, peppering the teachers with questions, it's going to meet you there too. And so then last night of the program, my fellow madricha Emanuela made this beautiful comment that really penetrated everyone sitting in that room, which was, this was the last night of the program, that after this week of inspiration and excitement, and it's making all of you balls of fire and just to go back to wherever you are and bring that excitement to you, you have a decision to make. Do you want your daughters to be the students or the madrichot on Snorkel and Study? And the girls really felt that question and really felt so as someone who had the great honor to be both, I think that every girl in that room, and myself included, understood that it's within each of us. And what Snorkel and Study gives you is this light to go out and decide, where am I taking this? What am I going to make my life? And as Jewish women, that's our responsibility. So none of this could have happened without Hindalea. And she's really the leader that gets nowhere near enough recognition. And she doesn't like it. Fine. But she is the presence and the powerhouse that makes this possible, and she works day in and day out to give each and every one of us a really life-changing experience. So thank you. And we have Barbara, who not all of us have met, but without you, thousands of women throughout the Beis Chana International Network would not have been lit up and inspired to go out and make their part of the world bright. And just to think about how many neshamas that you've touched and how many children of those women are now proud Jewish children and adults. And it's unbelievable. So thank you. Really thank you. And to Molly, who really made this event happen, on the phone, calling everyone, coordinating. And to everyone else who made this possible, thank you so much, and thank you to everyone in the Beis Chana family, and everyone to go out and be lights and take this intense passion and excitement, like Rabbi Friedman says, what you've learned here, it's not a secret. It's not supposed to stay in here. Go out and bring it forward and bring it to everyone you meet and know. So thank you.